Hi, it's Anthony with Land Title, and we're going to talk about the Denver detached home market for August today. Lots of interesting things happening, but with a market this large, there's some really interesting trends taking place here that we haven't seen too much in years past. And 2020 is not really a great year to compare things to. So take some of those numbers with a grain of salt. We are in an incredibly low inventory situation still. And of course, buyer behavior surges in August, even after a little bit of a breath in July, and we are down in inventory again. So expect a strong fall market in the city of Denver. And because of this strong buyer behavior with no inventory, we're seeing these huge market appreciation numbers, 15% or so, pretty big numbers, right? These are very, very high. That's usually 2 or 3 years worth of appreciation in Denver. So with that kind of buyer demand and low inventory, it's going to take us a while to get out of this market. And it doesn't look to be like anything's changing sometime soon. You can see here over the last few years, that's just constantly increasing in price, that average sale price, almost $100,000 more than it was at this time last year, which really should tell us a lot about the demand coming into Denver. Like, this market is very desirable, and you're seeing a lot of people move here even more than normal because of our proximity to the mountains and the ability to work for some of these companies that are pretty amazing in the market. Now, if we go over to our sold units, you can just see the seasonality coming back to a pretty normal fashion in the market. We're seeing that increasing spring market here. We saw a little bit of a lull in May, mainly because there wasn't enough inventory coming on the market, and a strong June, July, and August. And expect us not to make these numbers in the fall or the winter, because that would require us to have more inventory coming on the market than usual. And you had a lot of pent up demand from buyers and sellers because of the shutdown last year. So we probably will fall short of these months, but because we're 15% ahead of where we were last year, expect one of the best years in real estate in the city of Denver we've ever had. Now, if you go over to months supply of inventory, you have 0.64 months of inventory, which is about 3 weeks or so. This can definitely come down again, and I would expect it to start to drop again. This is the most extreme seller's market we've ever really seen here, but there's no indication that buyer behavior is going to slow down, because we're still having those low interest rates, and we're still having record buyer demand, which you can see here on this slide. The days on the market, they bounced up to 11, right? Still puts us at one of the hottest markets in the entire country. So Denver is doing remarkably well in the real estate market, driving all those prices up. But if you're a buyer, stick with it, because it's not going anywhere and things aren't changing anytime soon. If you have any other questions or you want to talk about other markets, I'm Anthony at Land Title. Always here to help. We'll see you soon.